Free on Steam is here. It is back. I am back. I'm going to be playing this. And I hear you ask, what is this? Well, you know what this is because you saw the title of the video. It's Wasteland Survival. Free. On Steam. So let's get this going. I know nothing about this game. Should we skip this? No, let's watch this. Oh, Daisy. And if you haven't played Daisy, I say that because in Daisy, you start on the shore of the beach, basically. Waking up in just your pants. You don't have an Alsatian barking at you, though. Is that an Alsatian? I'm not clued up on the world of dogs, I'm afraid, guys. I'm a cat person. Although I do like dogs as well.
Okay, then. Stick together.
That's enough about the canine. So yeah, free on Steam series. If you are new to this, guys, I will give this a score out of 5 towards the end of this video. I'll check out the other Steam user reviews as well. Sometimes I will play for 5 minutes. Sometimes I'll play for 30 minutes. It just depends on if I'm enjoying myself or not. It's not a let's play. It's just a quick look at these free games on Steam. Some of them are terrible. And some of them are very good. So this reminds me a little of How to Survive on the PS4, which is very good. That might be on PC as well, I'm not sure. And Project Zomboid, it's going for that theme, isn't it? That style, I should say. But it doesn't look as good as Project Zomboid. So this is Aroma that I'm punching out here. Which is a unique name for a walking zombie. I think they're called... I can't remember what they're called. I was trying to think of Walking Dead. I was gonna say they're called lurkers. They're not called lurkers, are they? Walkers! They're called walkers. I think. I haven't seen that for years now. I actually preferred Fear the Walking Dead, the prequel. But anyway... There's some more roamers there. Eating some poor person. As I try to loot the diary. That was just stupid. This is janky, guys, to play. This feels a bit rough to play. It is a free game. Obviously. This is free on Steam. So we have to bear that in mind. I can't... I can't find an option to zoom out. Like you can in Project Zombie, you could zoom in and out all the time on the fly. That zombie with the baseball bat, if you missed it, is called the Batter. The music, which you might be able to hear, I have to turn down the game audio so you can hear my lovely voice, but it is such a blatant rip-off of The Last of Us. The guitar is just Last of Us. It's so similar, it's like unreal. Let's change my name here. As I'm getting punched by a zombie. I'm not feeling this, guys, I have to say. It looks rough as well. In the, or before I hit record, it offered me graphic options. I chose very high. And this is supposed to be very high, and it just looks rough. I know, it's a free game, but it just looks and feels like a mobile game. Maybe it is a mobile game, I don't know. We'll soon find out. Like I've already said at the end of the video, when I check out the description of the game and the Steam user reviews. We love survival games here at Chorizo Machine. Look at that thing. So there's been a toxic spillage, I assume is how we have giant needler in this case, or wasps. And the zombies and outbreak and that kind of thing is all because of a spillage of some sort. The world is fraught with unknown dangers. I cannot leave this place now. I need a diary. Okay. So I need to go and get that diary I was looting earlier. Oh, cute dog. He's the ultimate zombie attack dog. Really? He doesn't look like he'd be a good attack dog, does he? And here's your microtransactions, which I expected. It's a free game. They've got to make their money. I don't want to be overly cynical on these developers because they have to pay the bills, don't they? But it's not in your face yet as I'm playing anyway. The microtransactions. It's not bombarding you with them. So that's a plus. I need to get to this diary. I assume the diary will give me objectives to do. A little bit like How to Survive. The game I mentioned earlier on PS4. So let's get this diary. Yeah, that game gives you objectives basically to progress to each section. But I've been killed by a batter. Look at that. I can revive with 10 of those, but I'm just going to go with the free option. Okay, congratulations. I have rewards, but I am now naked. Let's get out of there. Yeah, I'm not keen on this, guys. It just looks and feels a bit rough. It's not bad. It's just not very good. I'm already a little bit bored, I have to say. You've got games like Project Zomboid, like I've already said, and Project Zomboid is a very, very good game. And you could pick that up, I want to say for 20 quid I paid. It might even be cheaper. It's not expensive, Project Zomboid. Just grab that on Steam. So here's the diary. An old diary written by a person named Anderson. Let's take all of his gear as well. There you go, I got clothes again. Let's see Anderson's dodgy diary. It's been 3 months since the big explosion. To avoid zombies and the other crazed humans, I have drifted to this beach. Although it's impossible to completely shelter myself from the attacks, this place has way less zombies to deal with. I decided to go for a walk and search for any useful items. So as you can see here on the right, your mission objectives. So I've got to search the sparse woods, I've got to kill 5 zombies, all that kind of jazz. Here are rewards. It's all very... Yeah, we've seen all this a million times before, this kind of game. But, okay. A gun is a good choice. Well, obviously. Yeah, that is enough for me, I think, guys. I'm just not enjoying it. There's another game that I'm thinking of that I've spent a little bit of time with on the Xbox, which is similar to this, but very good as well. Which name has completely escapes me. So I'm of no help there, am I? Oh, look at these guys. These are the putrefiers. State of Decay 2 as well. That wasn't the game I was thinking of, but State of Decay 2, always free on, or usually free on Game Pass for PC and for Xbox. That is far better than this. But anyway, let's get over to the Steam user reviews. This is the Wasteland Survival Steam store page, and it says, survive the post-apocalypse in Wasteland Survival, the last shelter for survival on Earth. The first thing you need to learn is survival. Build home, craft and upgrade weapons to kill hordes of zombies, hunt and explore with your dog, gather resources and PvP plunder. Can you stop the zombie apocalypse? Let's have a look at the Steam user reviews then. We'll start with Michael Bandit. There's Michael Bandit. The game is really nice, but there are some turn-offs. I hope they change. First, the idea of waiting for an hour to charge your energy is not going to work. The players need to have a way that they can charge their energy by allowing them to craft a bed. And if the player wants to charge his energy... I'm not going to read all this, guys. It's quite a lengthy review, but Michael Bandit likes it. He gives it a recommended, a thumbs up. This user here, I'm not going to try and say that username. Not recommended, gives it a thumbs down. The game is unfinished. No updates since April 2019. Don't waste your time with it. Play the mobile version instead. There you go. So it is on mobile. It makes a lot of sense. It's just a lot of not recommendeds here, guys. This user here, Usable Crane 6466, says it's just a rip-off of Last Day on Earth. I haven't played Last Day on Earth, so I can't comment on that. RX Load Pyro says, recommended, thumbs up. I think this was a mobile game at one point. So lots of people saying it's fun to play, it's addictive, very cool, says Carla Creeper. Not normal. There's not normal. Not recommended, gives it the thumbs down. Basically a mobile import of a game to PC which has no tutorial and littered with pay to win. I don't know what more to add to my short review. That kind of sums it up. There's not a tutorial, but I think it's pretty straightforward to grasp. I've played far more complicated survival games than this. It's very streamlined. I'm going to give it a score out of 5. I don't think it's terrible. I just don't think it's... I just don't think it's very good. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. Basically, play Project Zomboid, guys. Just download that. I mean, you can get that now. Let's have a quick look whilst I've got you guys on the line. There you go. £16.75 for Project Zomboid. It is well worth that. It's a fantastic price for a really, really good game. But as always, thank you for joining me. Hit this video up with a like or a dislike if you hated it. And I'll speak to you all very soon.